ahead is a water station where people can obviously fill up, but they actually have to pay for that water. But to our right, for the people who can't afford it, as you can see, they're having to take water from other sources.
That can't be healthy, can it?
No, but they'll boil it when they get home and then filter through it. Yeah, it's a real shame.
The microcredit, I think it's a fantastic project, and I think it's helped an awful lot of people in Mikindani. It's been run very well and it's achieved some very good results very quickly.
300,000 just to buy cold box and pressure lamp just to using for fishing for attraction fish during the night, so they put and they light it. It's good dive, huh?
A couple of individuals really took that one by the scruff of the neck and made a real project of it very quickly. But it's been a fantastic program and very successful, and a lot of people have benefited tremendously from it.
I'm putting this mug to make them sure they remember which date and how much in total.
And what's the business?
This is business, just you want to sell cold drinks.
Okay.
Very good luck with the business. Okay, asante. This is the bar, one of our clients. Beach bar. The owner of this, the owner of this is the man of client. He's doing well. Came to get loan from us just to put the electricity inside. The owner of this, his name is G. Brown. Britain name. Come with this here.
Hello, Mr. Chere.
What are you painting now?
It's more painting of Mikindani. You can see the people here anyway.
Sasa hivi na biashara baada ya ile ya kilimo, hizi ubuyu natengeneza kwa niaba ya watoto. Huu unaitwa ubuyu. Ubuyu. Ubuyu.
It's come from the baobab trees.
This is stingless bees. Number ngapi? This, hey, put here. This is, did you see? I like it. This one. I like it very much. This. Him just to make good, like to keep grasses on the wall, like the medicine to be safe. Yeah.
The other idea is this kind of generating contact between outsiders and insiders, and I think it's that contact which has the potential to create an awareness which in turn could create either charitable benefit or development benefit in people then wanting to invest in the region or to to help out in all sorts of development type ways.
Just to very briefly explain what's happening here, this is the site for the Mitengo Craft Centre, which is a project funded by donors and sponsors in the UK. The idea behind it is to set up a craft village to allow local craft, Tinga Tinga artists, etc., perhaps produce and sell their work from one location. You have certain stumps in lines near the bay, but I can imagine that would be individual sort of craft shops.
Take, for example, the idea of the David Livingstone Museum, this house where he stayed before he set off on his last journey. I think that has got, from what you're telling me, huge potential to be a tourist attraction. And what you're doing there is you're not kind of ossifying or keeping still an entire culture. What you're doing there is you're focusing on what we consider in the West to be an important event in our cultural history, i.e. the journeys of David Livingstone. And you are then making something of that. And I think that as an idea is a very worthwhile idea, because people will come to visit it. It allows the local people to say, look, this is a piece of our past, this is a piece of our history, and this is what our forebears remember of it. And, you know, the tourists coming will be asking the question, so this is it, he really stayed here, and, you know, which direction did he go? So there'll be all sorts of interesting possibilities. So, you know, one could imagine that tour guides would start to sort of go from David Livingstone's house and take tourists the first, you know, couple of kilometres on his journey, or something like that. There could be small, inexpensive films and videos made, postcards. So all of these things, providing that control is kept at a local level and it isn't sold out to some international, dare we say, Disney corporation, you know, Disneyland meets Livingstone, then things should go well. And I think it sounds like a project with huge potential.
Hi.
Organic pesticide, that's great.
Yeah. It's not only that, but anyway, it has got, it can cure different sorts of diseases, including malaria.
Malaria?
Yes. Members are here, and then they decided of making this by laws. This was the first meeting. It's written in Swahili, and they have already germinated.
Oh, brilliant.
Regerminated.
The great thing actually that the BOMA has achieved is that there's been a lot of people who've come and worked for the BOMA for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, developed their experience in the industry, and that's allowed them to move on elsewhere and find stable jobs in other places. So there have been people who've gone and worked in Tuara, there have been people who've gone and worked in Dar es Salaam, in Zanzibar.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we'll do a different question. So
Boma. The Boma.
This is the start point of the history.
The idea is that people are making money from these interactions. It's not simply set up to be subsidised by the local government or just to keep people occupied. They've got to be generating money, and that then is the key to success.